Millponds at Botany with Bayside Council Mayor Joe at Awada. Behind me is one of the most historic parts of Sydney. It is the site, and you can see structures behind us, of Sydney's third water supply. It is when Sydney started to grow in the 1850s, this was a significant part of metropolitan Sydney's water supply. And would you believe it, Joe? They want to dump sewage outfall into the historic Millpond. Raw sewage.
I'd have to say I really appreciate you a week ago bringing this to light. I couldn't believe what I was reading, and also what's quite disappointing, Bayside Council only knew through your post, as well as Sydney Airport alerting us to the fact that Sydney Water are disposing of raw sewer.
Well, this is Commonwealth land behind us, and an application is made to the Commonwealth Department of Infrastructure and Transport. But you know, last year, millions of litres of raw sewage was dumped straight into these Botany Wetlands and Millpond. I mean, there were sanitary products and there were syringes as well as raw sewage and toilet paper.
Yeah.
Straight into this Millpond, straight through the Botany Wetlands, straight out to Botany Bay, which had a major serious health impact on the people using the foreshore of the bay. It's pretty disgraceful, isn't it?
Absolutely. I think when you consider, if you were talking about this very issue, people listening to us would think, is that happening in Sydney? Is that happening in Botany Bay? People would probably say to you, it can't be possible. We are a first world country, and we're still talking about raw sewer being pumped. And it's not happening once in a while. It's not happening once in a while. It's happening 19 times discharging that sewer. And as you rightly mentioned, it's not about testing about the oxygen level and stuff. You've got the needles, you've got sanitary product, you've got toilet paper. You couldn't test for that. And people, we are here today to make awareness. And you probably know yourself about us being told to make a submission, given 14 days to make sure. How do you actually make people aware, our community aware of the fact that Sydney Water disposing raw sewer in 14 days? So that's, we have been kept in the dark. We have been kept in the dark.
Well, last year, Sydney Water were fined $280,000 for their sewage outflow here into the Millpond. And you know what they want to do? Now, after they were fined, they want permission to be able to do it all the time. Well, I got news for Sydney Water. But there's another major problem too that Sydney Airport have got, who have leased a lot of this land, of course, to run Australia's premier airport, and that is the sewage outflow attracts bird,
which obviously would impact on our
upon bird strike and impacts upon the safety of the use of aircraft. So,
correct.
You know, there are considerable other issues apart from the huge degradation of our environment.
Absolutely. Look, I think people and the community have to be aware of this. You bringing it to light and us speaking about it this morning, we have to somehow deal with this issue and make sure Sydney Water aren't allowed to do it.
So, Commonwealth Department of Infrastructure want the community's viewpoint. Please make sure that you email the address shown in this post, because we need to make our voices heard. Otherwise, we'll change the name of this really historic Millpond to Pooh Pond. Joe Awada, Mayor of Bayside Council, thank you for joining me here on Local News.
Thank you so much, Ron. I really appreciate your time this evening.